Welcome to another lesson in the Reframing Your View series. It's been fun to go through these parables because there's so much more to the content than what we first notice as we look at these texts. And this parable is about the Good Samaritan. It's a familiar story for many of us, and yet there is some depth that can be mined as we look into this. And so I want to challenge you to open your mind and see some things that you've never seen or never heard before as you look at this text. One thing as you look at this parable is to step back and look at the motive behind the one that's asking Jesus the question. And here's a man that wants to put Jesus to the test. And he asks this very practical question: what must I do to inherit eternal life? That's a very practical question. Many in scriptures asked that question. And here is a man using that question to try and put Jesus into a trap, to test him. And so that leads to the question of what is his motive behind asking that question? And maybe another side of that is, why did he ask the question if he already knew the answer? He gives Jesus the answer, and then yet the answer is a difficult answer that he gives because it shows the impossibility of us pleasing God, giving all of our love to him. So that really becomes practical in another sense, is how can we show love to an unseen God? What does that look like? How do you live that out? You have the three initial actors in this parable. You've got the robbers, the priest, and the Levites. I'd like to challenge you with the question of what is the difference between them? Do you see any parallels between the robber, the priest, or the Levite? And then maybe another side of that question is to consider the Samaritan and his response. What does that reveal about him? What does it reveal about his motives in life? And then, as you consider all of these pieces, who do you see as Jesus in this text? And how does he, in a practical way, care for or carry you? I hope you enjoy this study. I hope you really are challenged with some new insights into this parable that is a bit familiar.